This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and backup generators. Their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce right here on Main Street in New London. It's the cute little white building, so come on in and say hi. And I'm now joined by the director of the Chamber, Ashlee Rowley. Hello, Ashlee.
Hello. We're back again.
I know. I was just thinking it's already been a year since we've talked. It's crazy. I mean, I talked to you a little bit at the parade because we were the co-hosts together. We had a great time. That was fun.
Hopefully Laura's back though. I loved my time, but that's not my real game.
We'll call your agent if we need
exactly.
you. Yeah. Talk about everything that's happening at the Chamber. I'm sure we could fill 3 segments with the things happening.
We totally could. We have our business after hours, which are always fantastic. We usually book out an entire year starting the previous year, so it's a little crazy. But we also have business growth series.
Okay.
So we used to have a 4 to 5 different workshop session where people could come and learn different elements of amplifying your business, whatever it might be. And honestly, since the pandemic, I think we've all seen that people have really adjusted their schedules and they've tried to kind of streamline a little bit and say, you know what, if I'm going to go to one thing a month for the Chamber, it's going to be one thing a month. I'm not going to go to 2. I'm not going to go to 3. So we're trying to kind of downsize a little bit of what we add to the calendar and kind of combine.
Love it.
So with Business After Hours, we're taking that and we're adding an educational speaker component to the Business After Hours so that it's kind of 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah.
So we had a really fantastic one in March at the Bluebird Sunapee in Newbury, and Mallory Starcher of Full Circle Human Resources actually did a very short but super fun presentation. HR isn't exactly something that people rave about, but she really made it fun. She made it interactive, and the people who were there 100% were totally wrapped with what she had to say.
Fantastic.
They took home folders. I mean, it was a really great event. So we're excited about kind of continuing in that fashion because, again, people want to be able to network, but they also want to be able to learn other different tips and tricks for their businesses to take back.
Totally.
So
I think one thing that's so funny about COVID that I have taken away is before COVID, my calendar would be jam-packed full. You'd work a full day and then you might have an event or 2 at night, like 3 or 4 days a week.
Yeah.
Now you have one and you're like, I can't think about another one until next week. So you're smart to do that because we really have had to get back into the fashion of how do you have a jam-packed schedule, and so combine it. Have the business after hours be able to network and learn something at the same time.
Exactly. It's hard to put everything on the calendar from all of these different organizations, and honestly, that's why we do a lot of our collaborations with other partners because we want to make sure that that calendar it makes sense. We want people to be able to attend as much as possible, and we don't want things to overlap. Putting 2, 3 things on your calendar on a weekend just really drains you.
It does.
And we don't want to go that far. We don't want to contribute to that. So that's kind of what we're doing, and we're working on that, especially right now. We're booked out for Business After Hours for the 2023 year.
Wow.
But we're looking at 2024. So if anyone's interested who's a Chamber member, you unfortunately do need to be a Chamber member in order to host one. But joining is easy.
Yes.
So reach on out and we can make that happen. But it's always a great time, and it's a good opportunity to get out monthly and kind of plan that. But something else we're working on here at the Chamber is just recently, actually, the beginning of April, we started our Day Trip Destinations radio program, which turns into a podcast. That's been a 3-year project right now, and now we're actually on the radio 3 days a week.
Wow!
So you'll hear us Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now, Peter St. James, he's an excellent person. He has so much to offer this community, but he's retiring.
I heard that.
So so him and Jeannie on the radio in the morning, you're not going to hear it, which is kind of sad, but you'll hear this. So.
Fantastic!
So
is
Monday,
it just
Wednesday,
you?
Fridays. No, it's Matt and I doing it, co-hosting together, and we do Monday, Wednesday, Friday with an encore show on Saturday, and it's a blast.
Fantastic.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun. But it's really great because we talk about local businesses, local organizations, events that happen in the area, different sponsorship opportunities. We just talk about a lot of things. We also do a lot of bantering. Do not get me wrong. There's a lot of conversation that's had.
I was on the radio once. You have to fill airtime.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dead air time is scary. So we're really excited about that addition to kind of what we're doing. It's a lot of extra work, but I think it's going to reach a lot of people, and I get a lot of comments about the radio program. So it's a good thing for us to have and continue to kind of evolve as we go forward.
That's fantastic. If people want to listen to that that without listening to it live. Is there a way to do that?
Yes, they can go to WNTK.com, and
Great.
there's on the podcast page, you'll see all of our old day trip shows.
What a fantastic new way to kind of talk about local businesses and things that are happening, and great plugs for your members as well.
For sure. I'm all about different mediums, right?
Yeah.
Print is still great. You know, TV is awesome. Radio is still awesome. So we need to kind of utilize all of those facets and make sure that our businesses can get out in all of those ways.
Yeah.
So this is a great way to do that.
Before I let you go, anything fun, exciting besides Hospital Days coming up
Hospital Days
this
is
summer?
It's the big one.
Yeah.
I will say just a quick throw out there. People are going to be really excited about the parade theme this year. Just throwing it out there. Oh gosh, it's going to be exciting.
Okay.
I'm actually not. It's going to be a very long parade this year if people get as excited as I think they will. So we'll see what happens. But we're excited about that. And then when it comes to kind of our calendar looking forward, we always have the League of New Hampshire Craftsmen's Fair, where we have an informational booth there, which takes a lot of product from our office here and goes to hands of people from everywhere, international guests, national guests. So it's really kind of cool to be able to house that information booth for the duration of the fair. It takes a lot of work and a lot of manpower, but it's a great event for our community.
So many people come to this area for that.
Yep, and we love it. All of it is fantastic. Working with Miriam at the League of New Hampshire Craftsmen's, she's great, and she loves the fact that we're there and providing that content.
Fantastic.
So we look forward to that every summer as well.
I know it's going to be here all before you know it, but it's so exciting, and I'm welcoming this spring weather. So
I know.
It's fantastic.
I see flowers blooming and green grass.
It's so
we'll go with
exciting.
that.
Ashlee Rowley, the director of the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, as always, for hosting us about April every year. It's fantastic.
It's on like clockwork.
Love it. Thank you very much. When we return, Yankee Chronicle heads down to Warner for a visit to the New Hampshire Telephone Museum to check out their new looks. But first, let's look on into another one of your Yankee Chronicle underwriters. They make this show happen. Please stay with us.